this is a 20-year body of work, so I am now in a more lighter period of my life, and I think not completely, but South Africa is in another period compared to prior to 94. We are in a democratic country. So the projects that I'm interested in now are not violent and are not, I suppose, looking at the darker sides of humanity. I think that one's psychology can only take so much, and I spent about 15 years doing that.
I am a single mother, a divorcee, a mother of two, and I'm a blind woman. My first child, Pumla, 21, is also blind. She became blind at the age of 7 due to the very family violence.
With survivors of domestic violence, firstly I call it survivors because the women were brave enough to leave their abusive partner, and they were brave enough to become public and tell people their stories. The reason that I wanted to do that is that I don't believe the photographs could express what was happening to those women, because all the stories that were told to me by the women happened in the past because they had run away or left their husbands. So how visually do you portray that? And for me, the stories in words was very, very strong. So I felt that was important to incorporate. Between Dogs and Wolves focuses on a 10-year period of work that was created after my colleagues Ken Oosterbrook and Kevin Carter and Gary Bernard and Abdul Sharif had passed on, and I had covered the 1994 election, so I was in quite a dark space, and I went on to looking for the next 10 years at the youth living on the fringes of South African society. The photograph of Bibi Aisha was published in Time magazine, and in Afghanistan I photographed a whole lot of different women, from documentary filmmakers to the Oprah Winfrey of Afghanistan, to the sports minister, and then I met Bibi Aisha, and it was one of the, I suppose, most interesting experiences, more the outcome than anything else. But it was a very good experience because it helped me to consolidate what and why I was photographing.